Hi everyone. So in this particular video, I'll be covering the most important questions which is asked in the Terraform every time. So whenever you are working with the Terraform, the most interesting and most oftenly asked question is, what will happen to infrastructure or when you run your pipeline, right? What will happen if you delete the state file? Like you have created the infrastructure and then you delete the state file. So what will happen if you run the Terraform plan or do the Terraform apply? Either it will fail or it will create the infrastructure once again. So what will happen? That's the questions which comes in your interview every time. So we will answer that question today, and we won't go with the theoretical. We will just implement, and I will try to show you that what will happen. Correct? Based on that, you can conclude your answers. Correct? So let's start with that, and I will just do the comment this question so that you can remember. And let's start with that. Correct? So what I am doing here, I'm creating one VPC, one public subnet, one route table, and one internet query. So all these resources I'm creating, it's just a basic resources. So we are just checking on this particular question. So we do have the limited resources only, correct? So it's fair enough to have the state file and check out on that question. Right now, terraform.tf state is blank because I have already initialized that. And in the providers.tf, we are using these credentials and AWS is the our provider. These credentials are temporary for me and for you. If you want to do the demo or test kind of thing, you will have to create your own IAM user and you can have these credentials, correct? So let's focus on the question, this particular questions, Control S, and I will do the Terraform plan here. So let me do the Terraform plan and we will see Terraform plan. So let's see what will happen. It will just show me the plan. How these resources are going to be created over the AWS console. And then we will try to implement. So plan for to add. What are the things which are being added? So it's the creating the one VPC, then one public subnet one, then it will create the public subnet two, sorry, the public route table, and then it will create the internet gateway. So all these resources are being created. Let me do the Terraform apply, and it will create everything. We have not added auto approve, so it will ask for the approval at the runtime, correct? So enter a value, yes, and it will implement the same. We will see over the console as well whether it has been created or not. So let's go to the console and I will just refresh the AWS console. Demo VPC had been created. One subnet should be created. Public subnet one is created. Route table, one route table has been created, and one internet gateway should be created and attached with the VPC. So fine, everything has been created. Now let's check the Terraform state file. So you can see that initially terraform.tf state file and this was empty, but now it's not empty. It has the AWS Internet Gateway, the last resource which is created, and then it has the route table, the second last resource which was created, then the third last which was created was the public subnet one, and then the first one resource, this last resource my VPC was created, correct? So it has stored all the state files, correct? So it has all the details here. So how Terraform will detect if I do anything, right? So I don't do anything here and I will just run the Terraform apply. So let me do the Control C here. So let me do the clear. So I will run the Terraform plan, correct? I have not made any changes. I have done nothing, correct? So I am just writing the Terraform plan. So what will it do? It will just check with the state file whether the resources are there or not. I will just do the Terraform plan and it says that no change in your infrastructure matches the configuration. Let's do the Terraform apply also and you will see it will not apply anything. I'm adding auto approve here so that it will show you, sorry, auto hyphen approve. So it will show you no changes, correct? Because there is nothing to change. It's the same kind of details. Zero added, zero change, zero destroyed. Nothing happened. Let me change something here. I will just change the name of the VPC from demo VPC to test VPC. Once I'm changing the VPC name, the everything should be updated, correct? So it will change everything. So I'm just trying to show you the flow. So let me do the Terraform plan here. Terraform plan. Now, what happened? Terraform. Okay, the spelling mistake. Terraform plan. Everything should be updated because the VPC name is being updated. So the everything will be modified, correct here. Let's see, refreshing the state. 0 to add, 1 to change. Okay, the name has been modified, demo BPC to test BPC. 1 to change, that it's so from the state file it matched that the BPC what it has created that had the name demo BPC. Now it has been modified to test BPC, so it will just update the state file. Now here if you see the BPC name in the last attribute, correct? Let me show you the last resource which was created. So it was the demo VPC. Now, once you run the Terraform apply, it will be changed to test VPC. Let's do the Terraform apply here. Terraform apply auto approve, and it will be changed. This one demo VPC will be changed to test VPC. Correct. It's being implemented. Refreshing state. Want to change, modifying, resource added. You can see from the demo VPC to test VPC, it has been modified. Correct. So what happened if you change the configuration and you run the pipeline? Sorry, this is internet gateway. Let's get into the VPC section. Test VPC, it has been modified. So what happened? When you changed anything, it matched with the state file and it changed the name, correct? Because we had changed the name of the VPC only. So it matches with the state file. Now, what will happen if I delete the state file itself? I'm just deleting this, move to recycle bin, and I'm just deleting this backup state file as well. I don't want to have the state file related details, anything. Correct. So I have not deleted the infrastructure. Infrastructure is still there. Test BPC is there. Subnet is there. Routable is there. Internet gateway is there. Correct. Everything is there. Correct. Now I have deleted the state file. So the questions has come here. What will happen if you delete the state file, but your infrastructure in reality exists over the cloud, correct? Or wherever you have created AWS cloud, Azure cloud, or the GCP cloud. So your real infrastructure exists, but somehow unwillingly or accidentally your your state file has been deleted. Now, what will happen if you run the Terraform plan again? Let me run the Terraform plan and let's see what will happen. Okay. And we will do the Terraform apply as well. So now a state file has been created once again, and you will see that it says plan 4 to add. That means if it does not match with the state file, there is no state file created. So it will treat all these things as a new resource, because Terraform checked with the resources what has been written there. It checked that there is no state file. That means for Terraform, it's the new resources which will be created, correct? So it just so that to plan for to add, and all the four resources are going to be created: WSBPC, then your subnet, public subnet one, then your route table, and then your internet gateway. Everything is going to be created, correct? Let's do the Terraform apply. Let's do the Terraform apply and let's see what will happen. Terraform apply auto approve, correct? So it's being implemented for plan 4 to add, creating, completion. After let's see the Terraform state file. Again, we do have the Terraform state file, correct? We do have the all the resources created over here and the same BPC details, but this is the second time. It does not have the for the first time, correct? Test BPC. So it has the second time. Here, let's refresh. You will see that two VPC has been created. In the subnets, what will happen? Two subnet has been created. In the route table, what will happen? Two route table already you can see, correct? And the internet gateway, two internet gateway has been created. So whenever you delete your state file for Terraform, it has nothing to do with the cloud, what has been written over the cloud, correct? It will treat all the resource block as a new state, as a new code, and it will create the infrastructure because it has nothing to do with the cloud. It directly match with the state file wherever it is stored, either in the S3 bucket or on your local system. And if it does not find that particular resource in the state file, it will treat it as a new resource and it will create over the cloud. But yeah, in case of S3 bucket, like if you are creating S3 bucket, the BPC has been could be created twice, correct? But if you have created S3 bucket once, you won't be able to create the S3 bucket second time, correct? That's the feature of the S3 itself. That is a global service. So if you have created S3 bucket once and that S3 bucket name exists, so uh, AWS itself will not allow to create you S3 buckets. So the answer will be the resources which can be created second time or twice with the same name that can be created with the help of Terraform, but the resources which cannot be created twice or thrice with the same name, just like the S3 bucket, S3, only at a time you can have the one S3 bucket name, correct? Uniqueness, correct? So the resources which does not require the unique name that can be created multiple times if the Terraform state file is deleted, but the resources which requires the unique name and that exist on the cloud, that cannot be created, correct? This is how you can configure your answer. You can write down your answer, you can put down your answer. So the next questions comes in, what will happen if I delete the Terraform to the sources what I have created with the help of this Terraform, correct? Now, so I have this Terraform.tf state file for the newer resources what I've created. If I run the Terraform destroy, will it destroy everything which is cloud present over the cloud, correct? With the same name. So the answer you might have understood that it will not destroy everything, correct? It will destroy only the resources which will match with the state file itself. But let's do that and you will see that, correct? So the state file should be empty and the resources which are in the state file only that will be deleted. It will not delete the previous resources which were there, correct? For which we had deleted the state file. Now state file has been empty and let's go to the console. Just let's refresh. One IGW is left, which was created earlier, and the state file be deleted, correct? So all the newer resources, which was created twice, that has been deleted. But the earlier resources which were there and we had deleted the state file, that has been removed with the help of Terraform destroy command. So this is what your answer will look like. Your answer will be framed, correct? For the state file deletion. So we'll be talking about the more Terraform related interview questions in our upcoming video. So till that time, thank you. Bye bye for watching this video. And if you do have any kind of questions, you can ping in the comment and I will be answering that. Thank you.